All right, time being 6 p.m., I call this meeting of the Capital Planning Committee to order. Start with a roll call vote. Heath, aye. Wayne, aye.
Dave, aye.
Chris, aye.
All right. Announcements. This meeting is being recorded. Anyone intending to make an audio or video recording of this meeting should notify the chair at this time. All right. This committee still has a vacancy for a Kingston resident. If you or anyone else that you know may be interested, please reach out to Kingston's Finance Committee. You can reach them by email at fincom@kingstonma.gov. That's FINCOM@kingstonma.gov. Does anyone else have any announcements? All right, hearing none, we'll move on to the meeting minutes. Let's start with the minutes for February 12th. Anyone have any issues or concerns or edits to suggest?
Negative.
They look good to me.
What's that?
They look good to me.
All right, Chris?
No objections.
Okay. Would anyone like to make a motion?
Go ahead, Dave.
Was it motion to accept the meeting minutes for Wednesday, February 12th?
Capital Planning Committee.
Motion to accept Capital Planning Committee meeting minutes for Wednesday, February 12th, 2025.
Second. All those in favor, Heath, aye.
Wayne, aye.
Dave, aye.
Chris, aye.
All right, on to the next bit of housekeeping business. The minutes for, and I'll do this one. Move to accept with any edits, the minutes for March 12th. The March 12th meeting of the Capital Planning Committee, meeting minutes. Did anyone have any, before I'm about to ask, are there any concerns? Chris?
No concerns about those bullets show up just fine online, so.
All right, then they'll be fine in the PDF I send to the clerk's office too. Can I get a second, please?
Second.
Point of order, Mr. Emberg.
Yes.
We recently received an open meeting law complaint for the Board of Selectmen because we had roll call votes that weren't noted every single time as roll call vote. I can't see your minutes, but I just want to make you aware of that so that if you need to add that, you can.
Well, every motion says motion passed 4-0-0 by roll call vote. Because we do each one by roll call vote because Mr. Breelman is almost always online.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yep. All right. All those in favor, Heath, aye.
Wayne, aye.
Dave, aye.
Chris, aye.
Very good. Capital financial updates. No word on the grants, on the grant awards. It's the only update I have. Keith can't be here tonight, but I got that from him in advance. Okay, we have two motions that we missed on the draft we were working for in our meeting on I think it was 3/12 where we voted our capital items. I'm going to make those motions now. We just need a second and a vote unless there's any discussion. Move favorable action in the amount of $46,833 for the annual lease payment for the acquisition of a transfer station truck.
Second.
All right, I think I heard you first, David. All those in favor, Heath, aye.
Wayne, aye.
Dave, aye.
Chris, aye.
Very good. On to the next. Move favorable action in the amount of $50,014 for the lease for the annual lease payment of the acquisition of a dump truck.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor, Heath, aye.
Wayne, aye.
Dave, aye.
All right.
Chris, aye.
Is there anything anyone needed to or would like to reconsider of anything we voted up to now? Had that on the agenda in case something was brought to us. Nope. Hearing none. Cap plan bylaw discussion. And we'll quickly be done soon. I've not had time enough to create a draft with the edits. I think they pretty much accepted the warrant last night. It's occurred to me that bringing a bylaw to annual town meeting is probably going to just add to the length of the meeting. And if things are contested, it's going to be a bit of an issue. I was thinking potentially working in the later months to whether that's summer or fall. We're going to have a fall meeting that's already determined. They're usually shorter meetings. It's an easier time probably to do it.
Yep,
You said you had notes, so don't lose.
I don't know what I do.
I'll send you another copy. You can read it again.
No,
Come
it's
up with some
probably
new
in my,
stuff.
it's probably in my book. Yeah, I did find the typos that are in the current
Okay.
language.
All right, if Keith was here, I'd ask him if we could still sneak it in, but I think.
No,
at this
no,
point it's
no,
not
no, no,
worth it.
no, Carl says no.
Okay, so, does anyone else have anything to add about the bylaw?
Negative.
All right. Future meetings, annual town meeting, April 26th. Hope to see you there. I will post for us to attend in the coming days, in case we need to change a vote, which I wouldn't be surprised in this climate we're in. So if there's at least 3 of us here, we can do that. All right, any comments, questions, or concerns from the members?
I just want to again be sure that the bottom line is still gonna be the 677 and change for the free cash.
So I think that
I think it's high.
even if the grants all went through, that's our number,
Okay,
unless somebody makes an amendment.
Yeah, I think it's even a little higher.
right, I thought it was too, but Right,
But it's
I-
at least that.
yeah, I didn't want to make sure that 90 grand that we just approved is gonna bring it down.
No, I don't know if that's coming from free cash, that's coming from capital stabilization. And I think he's already had it figured out, just wasn't on the copy of the draft, the warrant draft article that we were looking at. All right, well, if there's no comments, questions, or concerns, we can move to adjournment.
Motion to adjourn
At
Second,
which time?
at 6:08
6:08, best meeting ever.
PM.
thank you, Kim. Hope you took good notes.
Did you vote it?
Not quite yet. So David made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second,
All right, all those in favor, Heath, aye.
Wayne, I.
Dave, I.
Chris, aye.
Okay, that's 4-0-0. We're good.